G'day, I'm Damon McGrath. I've just joined the Bulk Water Alliance in August. I'm an engineer on the Murrumbidgee to Googong Water Transfer project.
I'm Tina Brown, and I represent King Brown's tribal group.
My name's Tony Huntley. I'm the pipeline supervisor with the M2G section of the project.
Today we're here at Williamsdale for the Monero and Angle Crossing Road intersection upgrade. So this is Angle Crossing Road and this is the Monero Highway. The main office for the Murrumbidgee to Googong project will be up there in the paddock. And so the road widening here as well, so we're just widening the approach verges of the intersection as well, so that's just for the increased amount of construction traffic that sort of Angle Crossing Road will see over the next year or so. We've commenced our essentially our excavation for the stage 1 here, where we'll use the grader to remove the existing road verge, and by the end of the week we would have started running in rock for the pavement. So we're under an approved road occupancy licence, so that involves a traffic control permit and plan that we've got to put in place. So at the moment we've got a contraflow arrangement where we have traffic lights at either end of the roadworks, and we've got traffic controllers on hand as well to manage anything that unforeseen that comes out of the ordinary. The plant that we've currently got on site, you'll see a 120 grader or 12H and a 20-tonne excavator. This lane here will essentially be a slip lane, allowing traffic to get around the construction traffic that will be turning right into Angle Crossing Road. We'll just be using the grader to take the top layers of asphalt off here and start moving down to the final subgrade, so we can inspect that and just see whether there's any water that's basically gotten into the pavement that we might need to sort out with drainage, things like that. Alright, so the pavement itself will be excavating down approximately 600 millimetres, and then we'll essentially just start running in the courses at about 150 millimetres at a time, just to bring it up to the final finished level. Part of the early works and preliminary stuff is to do some service location. So we've got a fibre optic line that is crossing the Monero Highway. So we just got to find that before we start excavating, and it's a condition of our excavation permits, and it's also good practice just to know what's under the ground. Part of our environmental sediment control plan, we're putting in obviously the silt fencing down here, and that'll be part of our, just to control the surface runoff and contain any sediment or murky water, keep it on site. Well, we've got the M2G site compound here, and today the guys are just putting in some sediment controls for us before we start levelling the site as well. So we've got a large office complex that'll go in here as well as a lay down, and then this will be all fenced off and properly gated and secured. Coming here, we just want to level out the compound. So we've got a dozer in here at the moment, so we'll rip off, or basically try and grade some of the topsoil and stockpile that. And then we're just doing a small cut and fill operation just to balance that out and level out the site. The idea is that it's a cut and fill, so there's a balanced operation. So from wherever you take it from the high spots, you'll be filling in the low spots, and that way you don't have to remove any material from site. So it's a cost-effective way of going about it, really.
This is another part of our early works. We're reinvigorating and enlarging the recreation reserve here at what they call the Tharwa Sandwash. What we're doing, because we'll be doing construction works at Angle Crossing, we're making this place bigger so people will have somewhere to swim in the summer months. And part of that work involves building a rock staircase down into the river so that people have access to the river for swimming. Also we'll be planting this area with some more native grasses and native shrubs. Yeah, there's 6 picnic table pads been installed, three on this side and 3 over the other side under the trees, and we'll have steel and timber picnic tables coming. And then over through there, there's about 750 metres of walking trail which we're cleaning up and tidying up also as part of it. And up along that route there you can have access to the river to another sandy bar which is fairly shallow and good for young families. We've reshaped the car park and put down some more hard stand, and we've got parking there for about 20 cars now, just so that when construction does start on the low level pump station, people have got somewhere else to come and picnic and swim. Today we're carrying out cultural heritage survey inspection. We'd be about 2 to 3 kilometres from the highway, about 2 kilometres in, and the highway is about 2 kilometres from the Murrumbidgee. So we're about 4 to 5 kilometres in here, and the total length of the project is about 13 kilometres. We've obtained permission now from the various landowners to come through the sites. We've started to peg the centre line of the pipeline to identify our corridor, and that's given us the area for the cultural heritage survey. And also we've commenced the first round of weed spraying as well. And then the next step after we've finished the survey is to go through and establish a corridor and erect a fence. I think we have 4 archaeologists from Naval Officer overseeing the digs and the identification of the artefacts. We have representation from the 5 Aboriginal groups with interest in the area, and we have an excavator driver and myself.
The pits are 50 metres apart, and so we're digging the pits, and the boys are down there bucketing the dirt into the buckets, and they bring it up here on the trailer, and we go through it and look for any artefacts or anything that could be in there, any potential. So we've been finding a bit of stuff, and which is good. It's opening up a window to the past, and which enlightens things in the present and shows us where our people were and what they were doing and what materials were available at that time, and it's really good information. There's a lot of creeks running through here, and so there's a lot of bush tucker in the creeks, and just a lot of the material down there that we've found. So that shows us that a lot of hunting and gathering was happening here. I hope for surprises, and then I don't, because I like to say that yes, we surveyed out there and salvaged and everything and excavated, and we didn't find anything. So that makes my heart and my spirit feel good, because then I know that there's going to be no form of desecration on our sites. So I tend to sort of not like to find anything, but when we do, it is a surprise. Yeah, but we haven't found any showstoppers yet. I love it. I'm going to go to uni next year to do archaeology. So it's really encouraging me to, put my pen to paper and put my money where my mouth is and do something about it, yeah. Because we need to have more Aboriginal field officers in the field, you know, with the accreditation of being archaeologists. Yeah.